Okay, this is a quick demo. This is pretty cool. Cursor AI generated a Java application for me. And what I'm doing is reading a rather large REST endpoint from the New York City data. Here I'm grabbing 500,000 records, splitting them up, removing some fields I don't like, and then I'm sending them to Kafka, which I'm running on one of my little machines here. This is a Redpanda version. Could also run this through Pulsar, Streamlit, Confluence, regular Kafka, but that's what I got running here. So I'm going to push through 250,000 records, and then on my laptop, I had Cursor, which is an IDE we use here, and it generated for me an application in Java along with documentation, run script, Maven, unit test, logging, all the stuff you need. And this is going to consume those Kafka messages and get them ready to be sent as a batch into, or micro batch, Spark style into Snowflake. And we're doing that in chunks. I believe we have it set up here for batch of 5,000, thanks to the suggestion of the AI here. We also have an MCP here to connect to some services I have, as well as connect to some other services that I'm using from Snowflake in general, like looking at databases and such, which is pretty cool here. But this is running, so let's go to this. Well, let's push the whole thing through. It shouldn't take too long to process these, at least get these into Kafka. So you can see here it's moving pretty quickly. This is running on my laptop. This is just regular Apache NiFi 2.4. I don't have too much RAM on this machine, but we're getting through here. We got about 200,000 pushed into the topic here, which is a decent amount of stuff going on. As you can see here, the consumer's got some things to read, and we've got, I put in 16 partitions so we get a little faster throughput there. You can see here, we've almost got all the messages in here. We got only less than 100,000 left. You can see as they pop in over here, the consumer's a little behind. But again, we're constantly pushing these through. But we've got messages coming through. All this running on a laptop, over 500,000 messages. Okay, they're all stored here, and we could see some of the information as we were doing the push here, and we could see we were pushing messages through. Then a lot of them going through here, and we'll don't need to see NiFi anymore. That's done its work. So we got 548. So we'll see this will start consuming all these messages. And you can see that's going down. We'll go here. Nothing blowing up. Let's take a look in Snowflake. Let's see where our account is. Got 150,000. As you can watch here, it's going up. We're getting a lot of data in there in our table, which is I'm building a Streamlit app here, and we'll have it auto-generate and see if that's working. But we could look at the table I'm using here. Pretty straightforward, but I had Cursor generate this table for me. Got a little extra information in there that, we're up to 174,000. That's loading up. Got timestamp, what form of transit it was, what station, name for it, what borough, how people paid, how many fares they got for that. Latin long in the Kafka times. Also the raw JSON, we want to use that for something else. So that's coming through the system here. We got to have it fix the code here. That's one of the cool things here. If it generates code that doesn't work, you talk back to it and say, fix your errors. This is kind of nice. I don't have to do that. But let's see what the count is up here to. 200,000. So it still has some ways to go on processing all that data, but it's just sitting here. And I'll put all this code out here so you can see what code it built for me. It's a nice little test demo running on my laptop here using Cursor, NiFi, Snowflake tables here. Pretty straightforward. Hopefully this looked interesting and it's something you could try on your own. But thanks.